everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I am plumbobd and today we're building a secret alien cove. Now, again, sorry if the audio is not excellent. I am still figuring out how to properly do voiceover here in Spain, in case you didn't know and you haven't watched Tuesday's video. I have just moved to Spain. And this is the second video I am recording here, so I am still trying to figure out my setup. And now I am enjoying Spain, I would say, much more than Germany. It's a little bit cold because I am not in the south, I'm not near the coast, so it's a little bit colder up here, and especially in the morning and in the evening. But even like later in the morning, when I have to go to university, it's usually very, very cold. And that's why I may sound a little bit sick. You may notice that. That's because of the cold. I got a little bit of a cold, and so that's basically it. But for now, I'm really enjoying my time here in Spain, and I am also trying to figure out a schedule on when it's best to record. This is probably the most live video you will get from me, hopefully, because I am recording the voiceover just a couple of hours before the video comes out. So I'm clearly not in the loop yet when it comes to recording, and I hope I will figure it out soon, honestly. But because of university, new city, new schedule, I am trying to figure out how to cut away some time to actually record. One other hobby of mine is also going to the gym, and I haven't been going to the gym as much as I wanted to because I don't have enough time. So really, I hope I will get back into the swing of things. But let's talk a little bit about the build itself. This is the second last build we're gonna build in this neighborhood. It's right next to the family home that I built last week, and I'm gonna link it for you in the corner of the screen now. And so for this house I wanted it to be a secret alien cove, just because Oasis Springs gives me the vibe of being having aliens around. Maybe it's because of the Get to Work, the scientist lot, which is supposed to be an extension of Oasis Springs. And there sometimes aliens visit the lot, try to infiltrate and cause chaos. So honestly, I thought, why not? Maybe an alien could live here. And the house is clearly not in the typical style of Oasis Springs, and that's on purpose. I wanted to build like a very cute little cozy cottage, like very innocent. Even on the inside we're gonna see a lot of pastels, and but you can clearly tell from the outside, lots of flowers, lots of plants, very cutesy. But then I'm gonna build a secret basement with a like small hut that's in the garden area. And there I'm picturing the alien like kidnapping humans to test on them, maybe do some scientific discoveries for the alien race. And that's basically the storyline for this build. It's a little bit of a weirder one, a little bit more of a wacky build, but honestly, we needed it. I've built many realistic lots and houses for this world. I wanted just to have fun with a build that it's clearly not meant to be in this world, and so we are also taking a break from the usual style of building, you know, like the typical Mediterranean house or the typical mid-century house. And so that's basically it. This house has 2 bedrooms. It technically has 3, but one is supposed to be a kind of like not recording studio. It's like a listening room. Like I put a lot of Strangerville the listening station, where you can put like you can put bugs inside of Sims, not inside, like on top of Sims, and you can listen to their conversations with this listening station. You can discover some secrets. I'm not really sure how it would work outside of Strangerville. Maybe they would still like just give you Strangerville mystery or Strangerville secrets, but I don't know, I felt like it fit the alien theme very well. Like, this alien is trying to uncover or make scientific discoveries about the human race, so they are trying to listen to their conversations, see what they're up to, also for their personal life. Like, they are clearly not an alien in this world. They are trying to be as human as possible and trying to like camouflage themselves into the human race, and therefore listening to humans might be the best way. They have to try and imitate them as best as possible, and that's why the house is not really fitting with the vibe. Maybe this alien has not yet figured out really how to camouflage themselves, and maybe the neighbors just think this alien is really, I don't know, really wacky, really weird, and has a particular style that really does not fit with the rest of the neighborhood, nor with the rest of the world. But I don't know, maybe they like them. I don't know. You can think about a storyline for this alien. In my head, this is an evil alien, but you might also disagree with me and say that this alien eventually will turn out to love the human race and stop the scientific research back to their planet. You can tell me in the comments what you think about this alien. Also, because the house is very cutesy, it might fit well even like a grandma. And yeah, so you can see clearly I've used a lot of pastels. Pastel pop kit is really popping off in this build. Sorry for the intended pun. And I also used the couch from Nifty Knitting, and somewhere I think in the main bedroom I've also used the matching armchair. I've also used the country kitchen kitchen, and you are probably seeing me now placing it, or in a very really few seconds, or a really short amount of time. It's very pink with some yellow accents. The bedrooms are kind of themed, just because I used the same wallpaper from the pastel pop kit, I think across the whole house, just in different swatches. Like in this main area we are using the bubblegum pink with the two tones, like under it's bubblegum and up it's, I will read it, it's like a peach color kind of. Maybe it looks more peach than what it actually is because of the yellow lighting. I'm also using some pendant lights from Cottage Living. Yes, that's the name, Cottage Living. And in the other bedrooms, I think in the main bedroom, so the bedroom of the alien, I went for the lime green and purple combo, just because it reminded me a little bit more of an alien. Maybe they wanted to feel at home. Then I've used in the bedroom downstairs, I've used I think I've used some sort of pinkish tone again, or maybe I've used some green, because I remember placing kind of a green bed. But I think that room that I created, I wasn't sure about the wallpaper until the very end, and therefore at the very end, after I finished building the whole room, I then eventually changed the wallpaper so it matched a little bit better. So I don't really remember what I went for. We're gonna see it together in I don't know, maybe a couple of minutes. And then for the recording room, I have used I think a yellow and blue wallpaper, but yeah, it's basically the same wallpaper all throughout the house. And then for the bathroom, I went in with a kind of a blue color scheme. I've used some tiles which I think are from base game. I don't know if you will see me furnish the bathrooms. I don't think I cut them out, so I think you're gonna see me furnish them. But if you don't, I don't remember what I placed as a flooring, sorry. But as styling on the walls, I placed the Realm of Magic tiles in a kind of bluish turquoise swatch, and I think I really like that tile, honestly, because it fits perfectly for a more dated bathroom. Like, I usually build bathrooms only in two versions, like it's really either really dated or really modern, and if it's really modern I usually go for the spa day tiles because they are very sleek and modern and clean. They come in a lot of different useful swatches, and for a more dated bathroom I don't really know what to use unless I use the Realm of Magic wallpaper, because it's the only kind of dated tile that we have in the game that actually looks good, because I think all the others that came, for example, in base game look really ugly. For example, we have one that's meant to fit with the Oasis Springs vibe, that's like a two-tone tile. It's kind of more beige at the top and a little more reddish at the bottom, and I don't really like that. It also has kind of like the Realm of Magic one, it has some detail in the middle between the two colors, but I don't really like that, and I don't think we have a matching tile for the flooring. Then we have like the base game tiles that are like just square, and they come in three awful colors. They come in like blue, like a yellowish, like an off-white color, and then a plain white. And honestly I don't like that either. It makes a bathroom feel so cheap, and honestly I just don't enjoy it. The Jungle Adventure tiles are really good and I like them a lot, but they don't really fit the vibe generally. Like they don't fit the vibe of every house, especially in Oasis Springs. I think they are a little bit too colorful and too vibrant for Oasis Springs, and therefore I never end up using them. Maybe because I'm just building in this world, I have no idea. But in case you don't know, we are approaching the end of the series, the Oasis Springs Rebuild series. I think I mentioned it a million times by now, but I mention it again because now we have I have an announcement to make. We are moving on to Magnolia Promenade. You guys voted on Instagram which world you wanted to see me renovate next, and eventually Newcrest and Magnolia Promenade tied, so I did another poll, and Magnolia Promenade won eventually with like a 60-40 ratio, I think. So thanks to everyone that voted on my profile on Instagram, and we will be moving on to Magnolia Promenade in, I think, probably a couple of weeks. We have the Rattlesnake Juice Bar to renovate, we have the Roomies household to renovate, and then we have another starter home to build. So in like a week and a half we will be finished with Oasis Springs. Now, if you don't follow me on Instagram, I highly recommend you do it, because as you probably know, Magnolia Promenade is, I think it's the smallest world that comes in The Sims 4 generally, which is so weird to say because it comes with an expansion pack that's Get to Work, and usually expansion packs have the worlds range from like 12 lots from the Sol Valley to like 27 in Windenburg. And then thinking that Magnolia Promenade, that came with the first ever expansion pack, only has 4 lots, and even those 4 lots are just like using again the same assets that came with Magnolia Promenade, because Willow Creek, because Magnolia Promenade is supposed to be an extension of Willow Creek. And yeah, I don't know what the Sims did there, but the moral of the story is that this world is so small that by the time I start that series, I will already put up a poll on my Instagram to make you vote for the next world. I think I'm gonna give you the same choices as the previous one. So it was like Newcrest, Tartosa, and Granite Falls, and then I'm gonna add Windenburg because I feel like I wanna renovate Windenburg, but maybe by the time the poll comes out I will change it to Semi-Shuna, because those are 2 other worlds that I would like to renovate. So if you don't follow me already on Instagram, please do, so you will have a voice when it comes to voting for the next world renovation that we're gonna do, and that's gonna come out in like around a month, so stay tuned for that. My Instagram, in case you don't know, is plumbobd with an underscore. instead on TikTok I am plumbobd, just plain plumbobd, the same as my YouTube handle. And on TikTok I usually post more like content that's specifically tied to TikTok. So I post like the tour of the outside of my builds every time a build comes out, but I'm also like doing some kind of spin-off series that eventually make it into YouTube shorts. So first I did like, I think, ranking all the expansion packs, game packs, stuff packs and kits, and now I am moving on to like a series about my unpopular opinions, because in my rankings I had some unpopular opinions. So if you scroll through my YouTube shorts, you will see, for example, videos like why I hate Parenthood, why I hate Seasons, why I love Island Living or Get Famous, why I love Spa Day, all videos like that, which are usually packs that rank really high or really low in other people's videos, but in my opinion are either super good or better than what the average person says, or worse than what the average person says. So I think I've done all the expansion packs and game packs, and now I'm moving on to the stuff packs. I think the last video I posted about that series was from Perfect Patio Stuff, why I love Perfect Patio Stuff. And I have some really interesting unpopular opinions, so do go take a look at those videos, because I think they are interesting, and you will hear an opinion that's not usually what you would hear on other socials from other creators. And now I'm putting out like a mini series about reviewing the bathroom clutter kit and the Syntimates kit. By the time this video comes out, I will post the last part of this mini series with the second part of the Syntimates kit. Like I think the day after this video comes out, so tomorrow. Stay tuned for that. It's gonna come out tomorrow or Thursday. Again, I haven't figured out completely my schedule, so sometimes I forget or I don't have time to post a YouTube short. But I usually remember eventually, and I post it sooner or later. So it's either like Wednesday or Thursday, and then it's usually Saturday, so the day after my Friday video comes out. And usually I'm a little bit more on time with the Saturday short, because it's Saturday, I don't have to go to university, I don't necessarily have that much going on Saturday. Like I'm a little bit more relaxed, I can enjoy my time, visit the city, or go to the gym, do something that I enjoy. So I usually remember to post on Saturday. But yeah, we are almost done with the build. We've done the whole downstairs and upstairs. I hope you enjoyed it so far. And the bedroom, the upstairs bedroom isn't so big. I thought honestly I could fit more in, but the size, like the width of the room, was so small that I couldn't even fit some bedside tables. So I just had to put some random, like they are supposed to be in the like bedside lamp category, but to me they look more like just freestanding lamps. They are from City Living. I think they are supposed to be made of stone or plastic or something. They are really cool, and they reminded me a little bit of an alien thing. And then you saw also the listening room and the second bathroom. I think you saw me furnish the bathrooms. I don't honestly remember if I cut them out, and I was talking and I was really into what I was saying, so I didn't really pay attention to what I was saying, sorry. And now we are going into the basement to build the like secret basement where the alien tests on humans. So downstairs I'm placing a lot of Strangerville stuff, for example Strangerville wallpaper and Strangerville flooring, and I'm also using a lot of get to work kind of like machinery. I initially made it quite small. I thought I would be able to fit everything inside this small square, but the machinery from Get to Work is just so huge. I just had to make it bigger and bigger. I think I've enlarged it twice, And eventually we end up having like some machinery from the science lab or the doctor's career, like where you take the swab of a patient and then analyze it. We also probably have the table where you do like you synthesize potions from the scientist career. We have three beds, not necessarily bedrooms, 3 beds, some more like decoration from Get to Work. We also have the treadmill from Get to Work. Weirdly enough, I've used the lights from I think it's Luxury Party Stuff, which is the most useless stuff pack in the whole history of the game, but they actually fit well with the vibe in this case. So if you don't have Luxury Party Stuff, they are very easily replaceable. The lot is already on the gallery. I think I posted it yesterday on the gallery, and you can already get it. And if you don't have Luxury Party Stuff, you will just be missing those windows. Even like City Living, I don't have anything from City Living, so you're only gonna miss those 2 lamps that I've used upstairs. By the way, I think now screenshots should be coming up. Remember to follow me on all of my socials. Those will be linked down below in the description. Also remember to comment, like, subscribe and turn on the notification bell to be notified every time I post a new video. Those come out every Tuesday and Friday. I will catch you all in my next speed build, which will be coming out on Tuesday. Exactly. Goodbye.